Hey guys, James saying. So this is a quick video on I occasionally get a bad smell. I have a Tesla model 2023. I've only had this for about 10 months, but it's usually when the air conditioner comes on initially and it's like, oh, what's that bad smell? So my research on YouTube, because that's where you research everything, is that the cabin filter needs to be changed. So I did go to Amazon, and I'll leave some links. I have these true HEPA filters. They're not OEM. We'll set that down here. This might present, there's two filters in the car that have to come out, and they kind of have soft edges around them. And this, I got this because it does have a trim removal tool, and that's a Torx 20. Though if it's hard to get to, I did get this tool kit so I can have this flexible. I can leave a link. This is 25 bucks. These were like, I don't know, 25 bucks, something like that. But I didn't have a thing. This to help pop off the trim. But the panels, these have hard edges, so this may make it a little more challenging to get in. But I've watched a couple of videos. It's not, I'm not like your, I'm not like Mr. Handy. I mean, I'm not a handy guy at all. But if I can do this, then you guys can do this. So and I got some extra light. So it's behind here. So let's take out, I have some WeatherTech. Okay, I've seen some videos where, let me put some light on this, where they take off this to give more room up here. I'm gonna see if I can, let me flip this around. So what I'm doing, I'm coming in the passenger seat and I'm going up under the dash. So I'm gonna try not to take this off. And as I come in the passenger seat, I'm going to try and just put the light on there. I'm just gonna try and pop this off. It's held on with some clips. You know what, let's try to move the seat back too. That might help. All right, so this battery's down to 25%, but yeah, it'll do for a while. It'll help for a while. So, so much the top. I think I am gonna have to take off. I am gonna have to take this off. All right, just so you know where I am, I'm coming to the passenger side and I'm just flipping the camera up and I'm getting to this. Okay. All right, so this has 1, 2, 3, at least 4. Looks like a little, that pulls down, that pulls down, I guess. Got a little, that one pulled all the way off. Well, that did damage. I'm kind of laying in here upside down. Okay, so now that. Okay, so hopefully there's a piece of plastic. Hopefully I didn't break something there. But anyway, so there's a speaker there. There's a light there. So let's just kind of set that up there. And this, now well, this will give me hopefully more room to get my hands. Give me more room up here to try and separate this. All right, so this part doesn't want to come off, so. All right, and try and get this. All right, so I'm gonna back this up so I get a little more working room here. Angle that down in there. Thing is, it wants to hurt. It hurts my fingers. As I start pulling back, it fulcrums on my fingers. Okay, so there. So I am finally getting this tool in here. Okay, finally, and you got to put some force to pull that off. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't want to clear up here. Something's getting stuck on. Okay, so that part finally came out. It's just weird that a lot of things are just held on by clips. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Now then, all right, so I believe it's going to be that screw there. I believe that's where it is, and I already started turning it a little bit to see. I'm not positive because it doesn't look like the other videos of people that I've watched. This is kind of hard to get to because this sticks out. So I do have this nice, go closer. Oh, sorry, I turned you the wrong way. Damn. I believe it's this screw right here. And this kind of sticks out in the way. I guess you could push it down. But I have this nice flexible. Oh, it's just so awkward to get to. So it's a Torx 20. And I had already started this. I don't want to drop this screw. Don't drop that. All right, so that comes off. All right, so I think that's it. All right, so you gotta remember it goes in that way. I'm just gonna set that there. Give me a light. So other people in their videos, it was like around here. This is way back here. And I can tell that's it. So this is really awkward to get to, man. So that's the hardest part is, you know, like I'm having to lay my body on this to get up in here. And let me go in and flip this around. It might make it a little easier. But there it is, back in there. And there's two, I think the top tab, there's two filters stacked up on top of each other. Of course, it's made a little more awkward by see, this doesn't want to clear very well up here. Okay, that's one. And then you got to pull up on this and then pull this out. Okay, and then it just doesn't clear very well. That's what I'm concerned about, the hard case ones. You know, the air filters that came out. Not too bad on that side, but here, yeah, it's pretty dirty. I don't know, 10 months. But the thing is, I took the new one out of the package, and it's like, oh shit. That's what I mean. I'm not a handyman. Which side goes which way? And then the box that it came in from Amazon, it was all covered up with this packaging stuff. But here it says, put the new filters, by my thumb, put the new filters in tank. The activated carbon side face the seat. So I didn't know what to put it in that way. I put it in that way. So the activated carbon side, this is going to face my seat. So let's get this in there. Let's see how easy or hard this is going to be. If we can angle that down. Put this here. Okay, so this is the part where I say, oh, see, because these, you know, they're a little more flexible. This, not so flexible. Okay, so let's set that right down. I need my hand. All right, let's get this. Okay, I kind of angled it up. Okay, and then it's gonna drop down. Again, activated carbon's gonna go towards the seat, but I want that tab to stick out, so it's gotta go this way. Activated carbon, I don't want to stick it in that way because then I don't have a tab. I want to make sure I have a tab to grab in the future. I found the last one, if I kind of started, of course the first one was easier. There we go. Okay, so it finally fit in there. Now it's putting all this back together. So this will go in. It's got a little tab that's got a tuck somewhere. I'm gonna take the screw out. Make sure I don't want to. Oh God, I don't want to drop the screw down in there somewhere. So let me turn this around. So there it is. There's got to be some type of place where it tucks in up there. Actually, I'm going to just lay this GoPro down for now. This is going to go this way. I'll get this light over here. Okay. Starting with my fingers. There we go. Okay, well that's, okay, all right, so I got that part in there. All right, for the video, we might want to break up. So now I got to get this back on and then this panel back on. Now to get this put back on. Now there is this hook, which hooks on to the side. Hooks onto that right there. There's the camera. That's the microphone. So plug in that one, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought there was a fifth one somewhere. Oh, I can only take so much of this laying like this. Oh. Alright, well that seems pretty secure. Don't want it to rattle. You know, there were the other, piece. Yeah, there's 3 of these. 3 of these. I don't. So this has 3 of these things. I don't know where they go into though. Get out of here. Oh. Oh. So I have 3 of these. These are the things that came off that allowed you to grab onto this. I got one in my mouth. I didn't pay attention, I wasn't aware, so this looks like it goes in. Okay. Did I go in? Alright, so why don't all of these? Why I only have 3. There's 5 things that go in. I don't know. But anyway, I'll try to get this back in here. I'm gonna pop that one out. It looks like you can take one of these. I'm just putting this back in here. It just fits in there. I guess it's just so you can get things started. I don't know. What do I know? I don't even know which ones it came out of. Let's say maybe this one. Just taking a guess. Why doesn't each one have one? I don't know. Okay. All right, got that back in. Last thing is to get, oh, that's the light. Last thing is to get that panel back on. All right, well, we've made it. Got the filters in, got this panel back on. We just have to get this back on here. So let's get that tilted down so we can see into the car. Let's get this. Now this has just a bunch of, this just has a bunch of clips. Get that straightened up. Why does that have an X and a check? This just has a bunch of plugins. Looks like, you know, we got 3 across the bottom. Oh, there's 2 there. See, I don't, you know, most people like, how does this? All right, so that's the basic shape right there. So I've got to get this stuff. Looks like that one will go in there. That goes in there. That goes, but you know, how do you? I don't know. Get some more light over here. I'm just gonna try to line up 1 or 2 of them and hopefully the rest. Okay, one thing I am doing, I took this back off to see if this would give me some more room as I try to get this on. So I'm gonna try to put this on first before this. But I gotta set this aside. I don't know, maybe this can stay on. Will this give me any more room up here? I don't know. So hard to see the holes to line. That's one hole. Alright, so that that seemed to help. Taking this out gave me just a little more room. Is everything in? It's so hard to know, you know, because I can't see the other side, but everything seems to be sticking around okay. All right, now let's just put this. Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty easy. Pretty easy. So, was it, I mean, it's satisfying that I did it. Was it easy? No. Did I break anything? No. That part wasn't hard to get off. That part was just hard to get back on. So I think the key, when I put that back on, I put that part on first. That needs to go on last. So put that on, and then put that back on. That gives you just a little more room you need to get this thing forward, to get everything punched in. Okay, so my card just got full that I was recording on. So was that easy? No. Was it hard? I don't know. Scale of 1 to 10. I don't know. It's because I'm not a handy guy. But everything's back in. Well, I mean, I haven't driven. So, but everything appears to be back in. It was a little difficult. I didn't look at the time. I've probably been out here for a good 30 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes. I see some people, oh, we're going to change this in 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, well, not me. So I think one thing that made this easier, I don't think I really needed this, because if I went to the top right corner, I could get my fingers in there and start it. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to have this. One thing, let me set this down. One thing that did make this easier, so the filter I did came, I should have, I'm not taking it back off the test again, but so it had a short one that you could get into it, a long one. This is a Torque 20. But it was helpful that I could get this up here and hold that in place, and then, you know, screw this, because it was a little hard to get to that screw to take off the panel to get to the filters. So I don't know that you have to have something bendable like that, but I'll leave a link. Like I said, this is only like $20, $25 on Amazon. All right, guys, thanks a lot. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. It would help my channel. And if you found the information helpful or useful, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, remember to turn on notifications so that you don't miss when the next video comes out. And Merry Christmas. It's the day before Christmas. All right, see you next time.